So in this election, when opposition parties treat so lightly the loss of key ministers, I say please have a care for our country and for the well-being and livelihoods of every Singaporean. Imagine if we were in team sports. Take football as an example. If 3 to 4 members of the starting 11 in a football team are unable to play, what happens? Well, the coach can say, I have backups, I have reserves. Sure, but everyone knows that the team cannot function at the same level. It's the same in any organization. And it will be so in our next cabinet if we end up with such a loss. And that means we cannot have as an effective a team working for Singaporeans and Singapore. And these are the implications and consequences that I hope Singaporeans will consider carefully. Because the challenges are real. And when we speak to companies, we know that the impact is real and growing. It's not just happening now, it's continuing to get worse. Orders are being cancelled or postponed. Investments are being held back. Operations are being scaled down. All this will hit the global economy. America is already feeling it. It will be felt around the world, and it will hit Singapore too. MTI has already lowered its GDP forecast for this year, 0 to 2% now. For now, we think it's a matter of slower growth, but we really cannot rule out a full-blown recession.
No football team enters the pitch with 11 players. The substitutes are a critical part of any football team. Just ask Stephen Tan from our Malaysia Cup days. All right? Every player is an integral element of the team. He doesn't just plug and play. Sometimes the formation has to change. You're playing 4-4-2, suddenly you've got to switch to 4-3-3. And you don't have the right player on the pitch for that formation, for that play. So you bring the sub on. So this idea that you are only playing with 11 players, frankly, is not a very good football analogy. More fundamentally, in terms of what we bring, I believe this idea of losing 3 or 4 ministers is not a novel one. The Prime Minister first brought it up at the 70th anniversary of the People's Action Party last November. So that idea was originally brought up then, and I have addressed it in my letter or my message to all voters, which should have been received by the voters in all the constituencies where they're contesting in. And I would encourage people to read my response to that. But overall, I think that PAP has tremendous depth. There are only 26 Workers' Party candidates contesting in these elections. And the PAP, as we know in our heart of hearts, will win the elections. I have yet to meet a Singaporean who thinks the PAP is going to lose the elections. I have not met any single one. If you have, let me know. I would like to speak to that person. But the focus of the party has been, for some time now, to ensure that at least 1/3 of Parliament is in opposition hands. We continue in that endeavour. It's a difficult journey. But what the party has done and what these candidates have done is to step up and be part of that journey. And I couldn't ask for a more better group of candidates to represent the voters in Punggol and Sengkang and East Coast, Tampines, Changkat, Tampines, Aljunied, you name it, Hougang. And we will do our best for Singaporeans.